and let us all do we can to build a better future.
A magnitude 7.3 earthquake struck off Japan's northeast coast late Wednesday night. The meteorological agency has issued a tsunami advisory for the prefectures of Fukushima and Miyagi. I want everyone to understand, disaster at Fukushima has been contained, but it's still an ongoing, very real threat, especially towards the environment and the people of Japan. The quake struck at 11:36 p.m. and the maximum intensity of 6+ on Japan's seismic scale of 0 to 7. The depth of the focus is estimated at 60 kilometers. Tremors were felt across wide areas of eastern Japan. A tsunami of 1 meter high is expected to hit coastal areas. Waves up to 20 centimeters have already been reported at Ishinomaki port in Miyagi Prefecture. Meteorological agency officials are calling on people in affected areas to stay away from the coast. Municipalities along the Pacific coast and Miyagi Prefecture have issued evacuation orders to residents and set up shelters. The quake rig triggered blackouts and disrupted train services in wide areas, including Greater Tokyo area. So with this earthquake that has impacted Japan, pretty severe. I've been seeing on social media a lot of people saying that this was the largest earthquake they have dealt with in a very long time.
I brought it up before we went live, but I gotta really give a lot of props to the Japan infrastructure for withstanding that level of an earthquake because, as I was reading more recent reports, it sounds like they had, pun intended, weathered this issue very well. It said basically by 3 a.m. local time, and the earthquake struck at 11:36 p.m. on Wednesday night. By 3 a.m. local time, the power had been restored to most of the Tokyo area, and they had 2 million power outages. So that's pretty impressive. One of the high-speed rail lines derailed with 100 passengers on board. But according to the Kyoto news agency, no injuries were reported. So I'm impressed. Wow. To derail a train and to have your 100 passengers not be reporting injuries is almost miraculous.
Well, from firsthand experience on being on using the train infrastructure, I'm sure you would find it very impressive, Daniel, their infrastructure. But these trains are freaking superior to anything we got here. So that is.
Are you a trainist?
That sounds very right wing.
Yeah. You know what? I am. Hey, go ahead. Cancel me. That's right. I am a trainist. I like only certain types of trains. I want my bullet trains to move fast. I want to move effectively. The trains here in America, let's face it.
Right winger connecting everything.
They're not bringing their brightest.
They're not bringing their brightest.
They're not effective, these trains. But okay. Let's
back to the situation or conversation at hand.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is a very serious situation. I want to pull up 2 videos of just how devastating how devastating this earthquake has been. They're both very short, but look, folks. Innocent people are at risk, and this is still a developing story as we speak. So let's play it.
What do you suppose those lights are in the background?
The power plants.
Really? Okay, just okay.
All right, I think we got another video too that we can play.
I'm happy there wasn't a tsunami accompanying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another video right here. I hope everyone's going to be okay. Because even the area that was, another area that was impacted is Fukushima. And they're still... It's not good.
Yeah, I had read reports that the nuclear regulator, from preliminary information, indicates no abnormalities.
At this point in time, yes. I'm just going to stop here. We here at Heartlands Media do send our condolences to all the people there in Japan. We do hope that, again, things don't get out of hand or any further disasters arise. But this is something that we need to keep an eye on because it's still a developing story. But we felt we needed to talk about it because, let's face it, in this maddening world where everything's being focused on this ridiculous war and so much else, we got to remember that the world, there's still other breaking stories that are happening. And this story in Japan, especially with this massive earthquake, it is something that's very real, and we do have to talk about it.
So I'm looking just at what's available right now, and so far there's only one death and a couple under 100 people injured because of ABC from 2 hours ago. And I'm also looking that there was a larger earthquake in 2011 that had a tsunami coming. It does look like there's no tsunami threat, which is the real issue with these.
Mhm,
Yeah.
That's right.
So
It apparently was 36 miles under either under the sea or in the earth. I mean, obviously, but pretty intense. That was some crazy quaking. I've never been in a big earthquake. I've only ever been
right, and also
in California during a small one.
I've only been through like 2 small earthquakes when I was visiting Japan back in 2020. But one of our moderators, Edward Heller, who's also a co-host on Chicago Corner, just sent me another link saying tsunami advisory lifted for northeastern Japan. So that is some good things right there. Japan's meteorological agency has lifted the tsunami advisory. So this is good. But I think everyone should keep their head on a swivel and be very alert what's happening because, again, such a heavy earthquake. It's really impacting a lot of people, but thankfully no lives were lost. Or at least one life, unfortunately, was lost, but it wasn't on a massive scale like we saw way back in 2011.
Yeah.
You guys know the nearest earthquake zone to us?
Where is it?
Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a fault line, it's more like a pocket.
Yeah.
There was a point in time, I think 100 years ago, where there was an earthquake and the Mississippi flowed backwards for a while as a result.
Yeah. Well, there we go. All
I did not know any of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We're well, Earth,
Well, there you go.
there's no such thing as safe on planet Earth, but